and welcome my Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers. Welcome to our timeless shadow reading. I am your reader, Mark Angelo Lyons Mal. For short, they are my initials. I know it spells bad in other languages and evil and all of that, but I am a professional witch, professional intuitive, the president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of 2 books with a 3rd one on the way. First one is called Spell Ingredients from a Professional Witch. The second one is called Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. There is a Kindle version of Words of Grace, and there's a link in the description box that will allow you to preview it for free. If you click on it, you can see it's divided mostly into chakra chapters. There are chakras in this read, may be helpful. The original version of Words of Grace, which is a Fellini film fest compared to the one on Kindle, as well as the only place to find spell ingredients from a professional witch, well, that would be over on patreon.com/drawing the circle in our digital store. Got a lot going on in our digital store at the time of this timeless recording. We've got classes and workshops on video that you can purchase, not even as a subscriber. You can just go look and shop. Got some audio content on there, some prayers, some meditations, some cool stuff that you could download and listen to as you so choose. As well as we've got, as I said, the original versions of Spell Ingredients and Words of Grace. I love the digital shop. Keep adding more stuff as I go. Some of my subscribers on Patreon actually get the audios, the videos, and or the books as part of their benefit package, but all of my subscribers get 3 benefits in common. A daily check-in. I send them an unlisted YouTube live stream like pretty much every single morning. Did it this morning. We chat about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual applications, always ending with some kind of spiritual practice to send us on our way. It's the best way for me to start the day, considering what I do for a living. Oh, and I am a Virgo, 4 planets, 2nd house, Virgo, yeah, a lot. So it really does help me serve. They also get all the extended readings, the part 2s to the part 1s on YouTube. They're all relationship based. They are all timeless, twin flame soulmates and all that jazz. They also get an extensive discount on private sessions with me when it comes to booking me for private spiritual counseling or readings in person on Zoom. I Zoom record it and I send it to you. You tell me you've downloaded it and then I delete it. We'll talk about that at the end of the video if you want to hang out for that. But it is just the coolest thing I've ever done. You can follow us for free, and I'm making specific content for my followers. My patrons will see it too, but you know, this way you don't even have to subscribe and you can kind of follow along, as well as you can check us out for a 7-day free trial as a seeker, $3, or human, $5 for a 7-day free trial, right? Come dip a toe, check us out. I love it. Best thing I've ever done for my career to this date. So if you are interested, just click the link and check out the menu, right? Just like a restaurant, right? See what we're serving, Virgos that we are over there on patreon.com/drawing the circle, because I am the Archangel of Lions, Mark Angelo Lyons. You can just call me Mal. Hi. Hey, my Virgs, Virgo power. Cross your legs and let's get down to business. Let's do a little explanation for the new Virgos and the cross watchers, and we'll dive into the divination. Although this series has changed. This used to be called the 8-card draw shadow reads, and they were timed reads covering a 2-week period from full to new moon, the releasing, the letting go, the spiritual alchemy, the shadow work, right? Well, since I've moved here to Saratoga and I am in my new studio, temple studio, whatever you want to call it, it's my magic room, and doing readings at the Magic Moon in Saratoga Springs a couple of days a week. Well, my calendar has really shifted. So as a good Virgo, I turned to my guides and said, how do I do this? And they said, yeah, make the 5-card draws, which used to be the new to full, make those spell kit readings timeless, and then take the waning moons and make them timeless as shadow reads. So that's where we are. So if you're new, an 8-card draw, well, in this case, we're only doing 7. That's the thing. The readings are really changing. The last one I did for Leo was 6 cards, right? So it's going to change. I intuitively tune in. But any kind of number card draw that I do is to help you get clues, tips, and hints about anything in particular. But we're looking at the shadow work, the releasing, the healing, the letting go, the spiritual alchemy, I love the language of spiritual alchemy. From lead to gold, lead being 3 atoms away from gold in the periodic table. Those 3 atoms cannot be created or destroyed, only changed, transformed, released, forgiven. That's what shadow work does. So we're going to start with our first card down. We're the Daughters of the Moon Tarot by Caroline Myss. That's M-Y-S-S. She is a PhD, author of Sacred Contracts and Anatomy of the Spirit and Entering the Castle and Defy Gravity, all of which have had a major influence on my path. So this card will represent what's going on in the 8th chakra, hovering over your head like a satellite that sends down the codes to the other chakras, shifting what you attract and what you repel, whether you're aware of it or not. So we'll get one card to look at those now. Oh, how about the lighting in here, huh? All right, a little ascension vibe going on here. We'll get one for the heart, third eye, crown, Daughters of the Moon, tarot, internal, yin-ternal, feminine energy, what's going on the inside, which you know, Virgos, we don't necessarily talk about unless we really, really want to. We'll look at the lower 3 chakras, the masculine dynamic, the yang dynamic, relationships in the physical world, looking at yourself, you looking at people, places, and things in the world, with the mythic tarot, which is a personal favorite of mine. And this card as well, these first 4 remain the same in this series, and the last one too, but then we're going to get an oracle from the Whispers of Lord Ganesh by Angela Hartfield. He is the Hindu elephant-headed god of success, prosperity, and remover of obstacles. And if we think of those 3 atoms between lead and gold as archetypal obstacles, this oracle really helps removing those obstacles, as it will. These next 2 decks were chosen just for us, although I think Taurus might have gotten the same ones that I don't remember. It was a couple of days ago. We're going to get the Crystal Oracle, right? Element of Earth for the Earth sign. Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated, you might want to use it. Could be helpful, right? Then we're going to do the Divine Animals Oracle by Stacy DeMarco, the totemic stuff, spirit animals. Well, spirit animals, animal spirits, and totems are different things to different people. So get one of those again for, Earth, right? Aminals, the animal kingdom, the mineral kingdom. And then all of these readings have at least, all of them have a Makon healing mantra card to help you do the alchemy, right? Shadow work is an aspect of healing, right? And because we are all one, as one of us does our shadow work, it shifts us to a more golden timeline, and we meet more golden, healthier, happier, wealthier versions of others as well as ourselves as we go along. So that's why, cross-watchers, this reading might be about you, but it's you in relationship to some Virgo in your life, I would think. So here is your opportunity, even if you don't see yourself reflected in this, to take some of this in, to get some sympathy, empathy, understanding, and insight for the Virgo you are cross-watching for, because I'll confess, we're a little complicated, we're a little mysterious. Yeah, our legs are always closed, even when they're open. We're the only sign that crosses its legs. So you do a little bit of this, you're helping all of the Virgos and the cross-watchers should move to a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser life, and a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser way for a happier, healthier, wiser, wiser world. As Virgos, myself included. So there's our explanation. Let's jump into the divination. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I promise I will do anything I can to serve anyone in their shadow work, because it's only going to make it easier, maybe simple, and simple need not always mean easy, may not imply easy, to help us all shift to a more golden rather than leaded timeline. It's enough explanation. The shift from explanation to divination happens in the still point. Let's go there, shall we? I'm ready. Please take a nice deep breath. Loving this lighting. Still point. Pantheonic override. A place for everything and everything in its place, but all where it belongs in time and space, for the well-being of all with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. Beloved pantheons of the divine, what's going on in the 8th chakra of the Virgo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and or our cross watchers, reason, season, or lifetime, showing us the alchemy that needs to be done. The shadow reign, and it's the visionary archetype, yay! Well, all archetypes are neutral, as beautiful as they sound in the light, and the gold is as toxic as they are in the shadow, the lead, a creative family archetype, the shadow or the lead that we're looking at here that needs to be faced, felt, dealt with. Again, this could be somebody you are dealing with, right? Particularly as a cross-watcher. Selling insights to the highest bidder. Compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Honey, if I had done that, I would have been a billionaire fucking years ago, okay? No, I can't. I can't compromise my creativity. It doesn't mean I can't collaborate and take in, information. But when the divine gives me a vision, they're giving me a vision. I got to do my best. What we're shooting for. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. And bingo was my name. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. And man, has that got me in trouble in this world. But a good trouble, You know what I'm talking about. Love this. Particularly because mutable earth, Virgo, right? It's clay. It's sand. You can do a lot with clay and sand, right? It's mutable, it's changeable, right? Digging it. Let's see what's going on. Heart, third eye crown, internally internal, goddess, feminine energy. Heart, third eye crown. Please take a nice deep breath. I'm enjoying this already. We're having fun. I am. Still point. Goddesses override. A place for everything and everything in its place, but all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all, with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. Beloved goddesses, what's going on? Heart, third eye crown for us Virgo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and our beloved cross watchers, to help us all alchemize that visionary archetype in the 8th in this timeless shadow reign. Whoa, 5 of blades. Uh-oh, 5 of swords on the inner. The hurricane. Now, the safest place to be in a hurricane, metaphorically speaking, is in the eye, right? So it's even a little 12-steppy there, right? Keep it in the eye, the EYE, right? This is a lot of thoughts. It's not the overthinking of maybe the 9, but it certainly is a lot of information coming in. Now, just on a little bit of an intuitive hit, I work with a lot of people. I have a lot of people in my life, and everybody's got their opinions, and everybody's got their advice, which when not asked for is a little, you know what I mean, right? Unasked for advice, just always so welcome. For Virgos, my legs are totally crossed under the table right now, right? But it is what my guides have called many, many times the toxicity of the well-meaning, right? It's like, if you don't tone it down, visionary. I'm like, I don't want to have to reincarnate because I didn't leave it on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? So lots of thoughts going on, but come on, Virgos. We're used to that overthinking. So I would say to find the I is very power of now, Eckhart Tolle, very, Zen, very Eastern philosophy, Western practice, whatever you want to call it. So, but a visionary would go through that, right? Because what is this? Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Well, once you conceive something, once you see something, you vision something that's not conceivable to others, it can really send you for a spin. Baby, I feel the spin. Turn me round and round. Debbie Harry. Let's get lower 3 chakras here. The masculine energy. What's going on in the physical world? Just keep in mind, mirroring is a thing. So this could be you from the outside looking at yourself, as well as you from the inside looking out at people, places, and things, relationships in the physical world, including your relationship to who you want to be in the world. Please take a nice deep breath, which I think is a part of this. If you don't give a rat's ass what anybody thinks about your visions, like me. Still point. God's override. A place for everything. And everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. for the well-being of all, with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. Beloved gods, what us Virgos and our cross-watchers need to know outside in, inside out, to alchemize visionary eighth with hurricane on the inner in this timeless read. Ooh, the Chariot. Major arcana cards, when I do a reading like this, it usually covers all the chakras indicated, in this case, lower 3 chakras, root, sacrum, and solar plexus. Aries, it's Greek mythology, the mythic tarot, with a dark horse and a light horse. It is dark horse and a light horse. Of course, I'm a Virgo. I have all sorts of little magical Easter eggs back there in my altar bookshelf, whatever you want to call it. Look, this is about taking the light horse of inspiration. Yay, I really want to do it. And oh my God, this is what I got to do. It like just moving here. Oh, I love the house. Oh, we went to closing. Now I gotta fucking move everything, right? Gathering those two forces to move forward so you don't tear yourself apart. Now, I will say, if this is, I feel like I'm moving at a pretty rapid pace in certain aspects of my life. There's a lot of change going on, and I am inspired, light horse, but I am also motivated to make this the best that it can be and do my best, knowing that's all I can do is my best, regardless of what anyone else may think or say about my vision of where I'm going. And is it my vision, or is it a vision that I perceived? Potato. Sorry. Not sorry. So look, maybe you are dealing with someone who's charging towards you, right? At a high pace there. That might be stirring things up in the mind. Let's say you do have a vision that comes in and you share that vision with somebody and they're like, wow, what if we do this, right? Maybe a little bit of a steamroller modality there. And remember, it can be both. So let's ask Lord Ganesh. Love him. Oh, such a beautiful trunk. I love him. I have such a long relationship with Ganesh since I started working with the Essene monks back in 1998. He's pretty much a constant companion. So let's ask him. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ganesh override. A place for everything, and everything in its place, but all where it belongs, in time and space, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. My beloved Lord Ganesh, please. One card in clarity for us Virgos, Virgo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus, suns, and cross watchers. What's going on? I smell peanut butter. Not toast, but peanut butter. Please, what is your wise, loving, empowering oracle message to help us Virgos alchemize visionary in the eighth, 5 of blades on the inner, chariot on the outer of all things, this timeless shadow read? Positive outlook. Now, I'm just checking, I'm looking at the list. Leo got this one. It was the read I did yesterday, and I am Leo rising. So that's a personal double whammy. Positive outlook. Now look, 5 of blades, right? We're definitely looking at third eye stuff here, right? And throat chakra, choices and decisions about how you want to think. So, this is one of 1, 2, 3. All the last 4 are all bookie book reads, but I only read little bits. Except for this one, I think. Card number 29, positive outlook. How you feel depends on your mental attitude. Come on. 5 of blades on the inner, the hurricane. The many faces of Ganesh, and you can see it's not just the one fronting there in front, right? It's the different faces on both sides. The many faces of Ganesh reflect how you feel about the different aspects of your life. Spirituality, health, finances, relationship, and emotional well-being, right? These are all facets, right? Which the word face is in, right? The different faces, the different facets. It is important to remember that circumstances are not good or bad, but always neutral. And that's A Course in Miracles. That's kind of the quantum thing too, right? It's like it's neutral. What is it for? Right? The ego is going to see it as a means, as an end. Like, if I get that, then I'll be happy, right? The soul sees it as a means for our growth and our evolution. So we have free will on how we want to look at that. It is how you approach the situation that will determine your outcome. If you choose to see something as depressing, it will be. And sometimes there's nothing to do but cry. And I get it. Just remember, depressed is encoded with the word deep rest in it. So, you know, allow the nervous system to do what it's got to do to relax and unwind a bit. If you choose to see it as encouraging, it will be. It's like, oh, a challenge on the hero's journey. All right, let's do it. Your mind determines how your day will go. Your state of mind has influence over your body, which is just biochemically true, physiologically truth. Your relationships, your emotional being, and how you view your finances. It's true. If you're just fallen in love and someone accidentally drops a brick on your foot, it's like, it's okay, right? But if you've just ended a relationship and someone drops a pebble on your foot, you want to destroy the world, right? Every day, you are so careful when considering what you will eat during that day. You have the opportunity to be just as discerning when it comes to how you think. You can conquer your moods. I would say embrace, feel, and heal is the best way to do that personally in a shadow read, no matter how bad a mood you seem to be in. So the trick to emotional freedom is just feel what you're feeling. Macon just did this yesterday in a reel, and then just feel what you're feeling again, and you know, just keep feeling it, and you're essentially giving it permission and love and acceptance and compassion as it leaves your energy field. Just my take, and Matt Kahn's apparently. Make up your mind that you are not going to be controlled by your moods anymore. If you find yourself in a low disposition, take a moment to acknowledge what brought this up. Take positive action to shift back to happiness or being positive, which is a journey, you know. We don't need to use our spirituality to tamp down the uncomfortable emotions, because you know what happens, Virgo? And I didn't come up with this. It sits in our cell tissue. And when it sits in our cell tissue for just the right amount of time, then it goes into the collective unconscious, and then shit starts popping up through other people, places, and things. We're all one. That's how it works. I kind of wish it was different. There are other dimensions, I'm sure, where it doesn't work like that. But we are in the third and fourth dimensions, which are based in the illusion of separation. Once you start getting into the fifth, you get, oh, there's only one of us here, right? So that's why your visions are important, and that's why your clarity is important, and that's why your drive and motivation moving forward is important. But don't ignore the negative thoughts. Think of them as wavelengths going through your antenna, right? Bless them and let them go. And if there is depression, if there is emotional stuff in there that needs to be addressed, there's a frequency of love that only you can give yourself, like a radio station, right? You can broadcast that love to yourself. You're so good, Virgos, at sending it out to people, places, things, right? Your fur family, your gardens, whatever it is that you're doing in nature. We tend to be earth signy that way. To do that to yourself and then give of the overflow. That's how I'm working at the best of my ability. And every day is a winding road. But I get a little bit closer. Let's ground this with the Crystal Oracle, this deck consecrated to my archangelic lineage, Archangel Ariel. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Ariel override. Oh, place for everything, and everything in its place, but all where it belongs, in time and space. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none, but feels good, as we will it, so let it be done. Beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north powers of earth, hence the Crystal Oracle, Archangel of Nature, Archangel of Wealth, Archangel of the Four Elements, and Archangel of Lions, Lion, Lioness of God. Please, one card in clarity. For us Virgo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and our cross watchers, using the Crystal Oracle, what is your loving, wise, empowering Oracle message to help us alchemize? Visionary in the 8th, 5 of Blades on the inner, Chariot on the outer, with a positive outlook from Ganesh, helping us to remove the obstacles in this shadow read. We got the money card. We got the gold card. This is the money one. So guess what? You may not have to sell your insights to the highest bidder, because there will be a bidding war. Now, yeah, who knows? Who knows? Intellectual properties and all of that. This one's long and it's got an affirmation, but I think you're going to be down and up for it. Value, confidence, self-worth, money, wealth. Yes, rich work. This gold card is a symbolic reflection of your true inner worth. At the core of your being, there exists a pure golden essence with an infinite capacity to create. Visionary, creative architect. Don't want to create everything all in one day. Don't try and live your life in one day. Don't go speed your time away. You are being urged to look within. Positive outlook could be part of that. To go beyond the superficial personality and connect through contemplation and meditation with your true nature. Get into the eye of the hurricane. Witness the thoughts that do make sense. There is a yearning within you to manifest all your heart's desires. Yeah. At the top of this list, you will discover a yearning for financial wealth and freedom. Yeah. And for the self-confidence that money can bring. Do not delude yourself that somehow money is bad or that it does not align with your spiritual ideals. Money is just as much a part of God's creation as we are. In actuality, it is neither good nor bad. Have we heard that before? Right? It's neutral. Positive outlook. We just read that. It is neither good nor bad. Except I lost my place. It is neither good nor bad. Rather, it is something to be valued and put to good use. Sit quietly a few minutes each day and lovingly imagine yourself having and achieving all your heart's desires. Okay, we're sticking a pin in that right now. I read Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawain when I was still in high school in 1980. Okay, it was 1986. 85, 86, right? Visualize, right? If you can see it, you believe it, you can achieve it. Well, we got the visionary here. So this is what it's talking about. But when we attach pressure and expectation to it, that is the ego co-opting it, and it's gonna do that. It's gonna do that. That's part of the healing process, all right? So imagine yourself having and achieving all your heart's desires, essentially visualizing the end point, which is always just the beginning of a whole new journey, by the way. Then set a goal, one that you feel is achievable in the short form. Focus on it each day until it manifests. Then set a new goal, and so on, and so on, and so on. Goals are reached one step at a time, an ongoing journey you take. Set clear goals, yet remember to always keep focused on the present, for it is in the present that all unfolds. You deserve to be and have all your heart desires. Affirmation. Within my heart flows a river of gold. I am one with the eternal light of creation. I manifest my dreams. I create abundance in my life through love. Without love, it gets toxic. The mind alone cannot heal. The mind with the heart, however, anything is possible. Everything can be healed. Curing and healing are not the same thing. Oh, you can cure something doesn't mean you've healed it. Just saying. God, I wish it was otherwise. All right, second to last card, The Divine Animals Oracle by Stacy Tamako. I still love her freaking name. Oh my God, I'm from Long Island. It sounds like she's from Long Island. So look, spirit animals and totems are not exactly the same thing, but everybody's got them. So let's see who is already in the process of assisting us with our shadow work, shall we? The totemic pantheon. Let's see. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Oh, my whole body relaxed. Totemic override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space. For the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. Beloved spirit animals and totems for us, Virgo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and our cross-watchers watching this video drawn to this reading, please who walks with us, who swims with us, who flies with us, who crawls with us, helping us to alchemize the visionary in the 8th. 5 of Blades on the inner, Chariot on the outer, removing obstacles with a positive outlook for the gold. In this shadow read, the goat. Oh my, it's got a goat. Reliability. Come on, Virgos. We are reliable. We are. I am. If I say, look, this is how I roll. If I have an appointment that I even think I'm going to be late for, I let them know I'm going to be late and why. Because that's what I like. To hear when somebody's running late instead of not showing up at all, right? Oh, sorry. I got a flat tire. I'm like, all right, whatever. And that's just one aspect. You could also say responsibility, but reliability. Card number 19. That's a big goat. Did somebody get that goat? Did they get your goat? Card number 19. Goat boys. Goat, reliability. Is your word reliable? Mine is. These cords hold my vows to the gods. You bet your ass. Is your word reliable? Can you be counted upon? Yeah, and I'll let you know what if I can't. Make your way successfully, step by step, steady as she goes. Just what was talked about in that gold card. Nourish yourself. We should climb mountains, not carry mountains. Oh, that feels very personal suddenly. Goat magic. There's a lot more in here, but I'm just going to read you because don't you want to know what goat magic is? Goat magic. And specifically the image of Thor's mountain goats. Oh, you're Thor. I'm Thor. I love him. He loves me. We get along well. Goats. His mountain goats are ones of reliability and sure-footedness. Goats are remarkably athletic and agile on mountainsides and difficult terrain. They are robust creatures able to withstand the cold or rough environments and are available to all people, rich or poor, absolutely. Call upon goat energy when you need stability and balance in a precarious situation or when you need nourishment after a period of activity. You know, I do feel like if this is a financial thing, like everybody has been dealing with financial chaos in this world, predictions of this and, you know, just inflation, just the whole nine. I'm not like one person responsible for that. This is the universe teaching us about value, right? Our own value, the value of who we are at core, particularly as a visionary. You don't know, maybe that vision is going to help solve that, right? A piece of the puzzle that helps heal this world financially, right? And you know, all of the law of attraction stuff, it's like your wealth is a benefit to this world. But I like Matt Kahn's way of saying it in his book. He's the next card down. The universe always has a plan. One of the 10 golden rules. My happiness is a service to all. Because then you're vibing a more golden, loving, wealthy, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise kind of life, right? And bringing everybody who wants to come along into that timeline along with you. And that is reliability. Like that you can rely upon. I can always heal. I can always have a deeper experience of my own worth, my own divinity, right? And why not? I mean, money is just as neutral as anything else in this world. What is it for? And if you're honest with that question, you can come away with a very positive outlook, right? I just want the money so that I can keep doing what I love, loving what I do. And as a Virgo, serving people. Virgo power, cross your legs. Let's get our last card down. I like this read. Well, I love it when the gold card pops up. Who don't, right? Oh no, more money? I don't know anybody like that. So, the Matt Kahn healing mantra. These mantras work if you work them, particularly with 5 of Blades. It might be helpful to bring that 5 to a 6, some mental harmony, and really then balance that chariot moving forward. Please take a nice deep breath. Last card. Still point. Still point. Ascended Master Override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. Beloved Ascended Masters, what is the perfect healing mantra to help the Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross Watchers, and I think myself included here, to alchemize Our shadow to light, our lead to gold, our pain to peace, our toxicity to health, shifting from fear to love, from the illusion to the truth, with visionary in the eighth, 5 of blades on the inner, chariot on the outer, removing obstacles with a positive outlook, receiving and working with our inherent value, right? Our divine light, manifesting the material wealth, the money and all of that we need to manifest our visions into form with reliability, and not just being reliable, which is a part of it, but relying on something larger than ourselves, our higher selves, the angels, the gods, the divine plan, the quantum web, the universal laws, whatever, who's he, what's this, we may call it or experience it. So what is the perfect healing mantra to alchemize this puppy for this timeless shadow read? Honoring adversity. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. And if you look at planet Earth, which we don't know which way, how are we gonna, now at the time of this recording I'm not gonna get into it, but there's a lot of shit going on, there always is, right? But like wars and, you know, it's a lot, right? People are starving in the streets, but, you know, always have been. So if the mind alone, right, was enough to fix this, it would have. Without the compassionate heart, it's got no shot. So honoring honoring your anniversary, no, honoring adversity. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. So just think like, okay, forest fire, a nightmare. I'm a past life dryad. I don't even like saying that word, but, you know, it happens. Has to happen too for certain species to survive, whatever, right? So there's nowhere to go. Well, a path of new direction will be revealed once the burning is complete. You go, oh, that way, right? And then you go in that direction. So, you know, last one down, man. It's not necessarily a womp womp card, especially the way Matt Kahn wrote this bookie book. Like, his explanations of this, I think, not just take the sting out of it, but show you what it's for. Not to destroy you or break you down, but to actually help you. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. When adversity is honored, in other words, not, you know, repressed or denied, but honored, life is appreciated as oscillating cycles of deterioration and renewal. So, if you're aligning yourself with the cycles of nature, the waxing, the waning of the moon, the 4 seasons, as witches usually do, it's part of it. You haven't done anything wrong. It's just part of the process. Deterioration is the natural process of new things becoming old, while renewal is the process of old things becoming new. As you learn to honor these two interconnected processes, just as naturally as the changing of the seasons, you are able to embrace adversity. It's not a punishment, but a gift of renewal birthed out of the ashes of erosion. So totally a shadow read card, but that is like, no one was ever given a gold star for not knowing the answer, right? We're all doing our best, right? That is the divine within us moving us forward. All we have to do is endure this and honor, yeah, this sucks. And then you get, oh, right, I'm not the only person on the planet going through this. So if you're an empath, vibrational, emotional, whatever, you know, you're helping to heal this for everybody. That's the purpose. This mantra is ideal for processing unforeseen changes, like everything that's come along with this move to Saratoga. Overcoming superstitious beliefs. Well, if I do that and do that, that'll happen. No guarantees there. And surrendering the ego. Because the ego's going, no, we have to panic. We have to set the world on fire. Well, when the ego is inflamed, it's coming from fear, it's coming from lead, it's coming from lack, it's coming from the illusion of separation. Here is our opportunity to say, yes, even this situation has value in it. And if you are suffering financially, financial lack, what have you, theft, whatever, then this is saying this is actually going to make things better. And so a positive outlook need not be immediately adopted and implemented every day for the rest of your life. That doesn't work. We're not supposed to feel any one way all the time, right? But that there is something reliable here, reliable within our own spirit, reliable within spirit itself, and that this journey is worth taking, and that our visions, therefore, we can rely on them to an extent, but hard to do in the middle of a mental hurricane. Yeah, you're moving forward. Things are moving fast. And this Chariot, now I'm looking at this, I mean, really, the exact same color of Aries armor and the gold here. I mean, literally, like the exact same color scheme there. That this is going to happen quickly. And it can happen quickly. But not if we got our foot on the brake. And we often don't realize we have the foot on the brake because we're so afraid of loss. We're so afraid of adversity. You get what I'm saying. So, this makes sense read. It's a true shadow read for surezies. So I'm going to put this together in a blessimation. If you're new, it's a combination of blessing and summation. And then we'll talk about cool stuff if you want to hang out for it. Please take a nice deep breath last time. Stop. And may we end as we began. Pantheonic override. Third chakra, our choice. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for us Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and our cross watchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading. May we be blessed with all that we need to alchemize the visionary archetype, embracing our capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, and embracing our willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. But there are so many thoughts in there getting in the way. Or maybe it's just the many thoughts that we're picking up from the people in the world around us that are not inherent to the truth of who we are, but nonetheless, fives are numbers of change. So there is a change of mind here, which does make sense. Whether this fast-moving chariot is us moving forward, something coming towards us, or maybe both, to find the balance and the congruency between the inspiration that our visions give and the motivation to do what is necessary as we remove obstacles with a more positive outlook and asking the divine, Lord Ganesh or otherwise, to help us do just that, because there is a reliability here that we are reliable. We can be very athletic and very sure-footed moving forward on the path. And there are processes that will eternally evolve as we grow and evolve that we can rely upon as well, particularly when it comes to understanding our true value, our wealth, our finances, our money, and our way through this world, so that we can honor adversity, because the fire will reveal a path of new direction once the burning is complete. And may we be blessed with all that we need to heal, to grow, to learn, to evolve, to become the best that we can be, the happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser versions of ourselves, in a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser way, for a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world in the golden timeline, for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So would it be. So it is. It's good. This is like a nice, strong, solid power. You know, not burn down the village kind of power. Very reliable, very goat-like, I guess. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up and like it. It helps other Virgos and crosswatchers find, which could be a very valuable reading. If you want more of me here on YouTube, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You'll see when I'm putting out stuff. You know what the notification bell is. You're a Virgo or a crosswatcher. And certainly, if you want the deeper dive, come Patreon. On Patreon, it is my ultimate service right now, at least online. The store, I keep adding new stuff to it. The digital store, you do not have to be a subscriber to shop in the shop on patreon.com/drawingthecircle. You can follow us for free. It doesn't cost you a cent to get the public content, and I'm glad to put it out there. Stuff that I ain't posted anywhere else, but you can share it as you like, right? And, I can't say enough about the creative opportunities it has allowed me to take the visions given to me by the divine, brought into the physical world pretty much every single day. And you can follow us for free for 7 days, 7-day free trial, Seeker and Human, $3 and $5. But, if you want to get the significant discount, just stay for the month and then pop out. Of course, book a reading with me during that time, because all of my subscribers get the daily check-ins, with which I love. Get the extended readings, of which there are a lot of. They're timeless and they're all relationship contract based, as well as the extensive discount on private sessions with me. I love it. We're now on Spotify through Patreon. It's just really cool. And honestly, as a visionary myself, it's been so very, very essential for helping me talk about that gold card, do what I love what I do, and get paid for it. Work. And if you want to book me for one of them, their private sessions, spiritual counseling, a reading, what I call half and half, which is a little of both, or a half hour of power in person, because I have an office downstairs. It's not quite set up yet. Or if you're local and I know you, we get to know each other, you can come to the house. Or you can book something with me as a Zoom read, where we record it, I send it to you, you download it, you tell me you downloaded it, and then I delete it. I'll send you pictures. All of that is in the video. Booking private sessions with Mal explains everything for you that you were afraid to ask, perhaps. Explains it all for you, just like Clarissa, if you want a Nickelodeon that. And the most important thing that I say in that reading is that I've never turned anybody away because of lack of finances. Where there's a witch, there's a way. I'm a witch, so there's a way. We can work it out. And I live to serve, and I serve to live. It is just the truth of who I am. And Virgo, maybe you could resonate that, right? So, yeah, book me if you like. Clients always come first. Just go watch the video. Makes my mom laugh, so I'm still into it. So thank you, my beloved virgins and our cross watchers. I know it's not easy being the most sane ones of the zodiac. I know sometimes people don't like it, how grounded we can be. But you know what? I believe in us, and we got the gold card, but with adversity. So, you know, we're going through it. It's just going to make us stronger. It's just going to make us better so that we can handle more, not less, when it comes to finances and value. So hang in there. We got this. Reach out if you need help. Serve, heal, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.